What are we going to see, though? We know Illusions. He's got many characters, and Tweety does have the option with Starfire.
He can hit that little question mark in the middle and be good to go. But Vendetta there on Twitter, the internet providers, the power providers, do refuse noble players to get ahead in tournament. They have shut them down quite a few times here. Not only in War of the Gods, but even in Combat Cup. All right, Tweety versus Illusions, ladies and gentlemen. Noble on Noble violence. Let's get it on.
At a place we've seen many damage barriers broken is Gorilla City, and we're already going to the corner. Illusions going with the overhead, which would have been +2 on block anyway, but Tweety did get hit with it, but now we're getting some damage here. Going in front of the Elephants right back into the middle of the stage, but no. Illusions, good patience on Oki.
Oh, the down 2 hit hitting behind Superman. What a hitbox there.
Reminiscent of like a Jax down 2 and MK. Just hits everywhere.
Call taking a page out of Arthur's book, taking Aquaman's down 2 there. Ridiculous. 377 big hits for Illusions. Illusions, I think we've seen his Catwoman once or twice before. It's never been a successful pick for him here on War of the Gods. He's always tried it out here and there early on when Green Arrows and Cyborgs of the worlds weren't working. And we've known he's had one and looking good early on, but Tweety's going to tie us up here. Rising grab, very good, back into the corner. Great awareness there from Tweety, where he was on the screen, where he wanted to send him.
Okay, Tweety going with the pressure, already traded up.
And blew up a meter burn back 3 attempt. Illusions did not wait out the trade. That is a no-no, trying to get meter burn back 3. What a rising grab, action anti-air from Tweety. Now, I think I know what Illusions was going for there, trying to go maybe underneath a forward 2 with the back 3, but Tweety still had trade activated, was able to break the armor. Keeps just a couple hits away. Cat dash catching some kind of movement there for Tweety, maybe a button.
No, catch him with the low, but didn't commit to it. Goes with a throw, and the wake up by Tweety.
Barely out of range. That thing usually hits everywhere. And Illusion is running out of time. He's running out of resources. Anything, even if you try to meter burn here, it would kill him.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious right now?
That laser.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, and the low whip. Are you serious? The whip trip for the win.
And the fact that he did it that close. That took some cojones right there. Wow. Illusions. Illusions had no right to win that match.
Superman.
Where he was and what he was doing.
The things that he missed, okay, Tweety threw the gazelle or whatever it is, and Illusions was, just, you couldn't have slid paper between him and that thing, and it missed, and then all the meter was gone, and then the whip trip for the win. Okay, Illusions, we see you, sir. You got that win. I know Tweety's not happy about that one.
Also, shouts to Dreadlock there on Twitter, tuning in. He said live and in stereo. You're getting a trip guard trip. Whoa. Say that 10 times fast.
I don't even know if I know what that is. Oh, the down 2.
Trip guard whip. That's what I was going for. Woo!
Okay,
Woo.
there you
Guys,
go.
Words are hard. Oh, Tweety just refuses to watch his feet.
Yeah, that's pretty much, Catwoman has plentiful amount of lows. Not many overheads, but the overheads she does have. They either, splat or plus. Just got to be careful. You got to watch your feet. And Tweety knows this. He knows this matchup. I know he's played Semiij a million times.
Lost it. You never had it.
Comfortable lead now for Illusions. You see him dashing forward, hesitantly trying to get out of that corner. Already back to mid-screen. Good back dash on the forward 2 attempt. Yeah, although dashing from the laser there. This is Tweety. You know Tweety wants that corner. He wants some dive bomb shenanigans. He talked about it earlier tonight.
Oh, and you saw Tweety try to dash under that jump in, which is a good option if you can get under her. But for some reason that one hit, and Tweety's taking damage now.
Never back me into a corner.
trying to stay alive here. And this is the approach that we saw Semiij against Superman early on, was a lot of cat evades to force Superman players in, and Catwoman up close. Doesn't really lose to anyone, it feels like, up close.
Yeah, it's hard to say that. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely got top in the game, stagger, offense, plus frames, and the down two. Jesus Christ, it's putting in so much work for Tweety. But here we go. Has the meter to burn, and he definitely would have went for a dive bomb setup there.
Oh, for sure. Jump two, cross up, dive bomb. Definitely in Tweety's playbook. And oh, there's some active frames there. I was gonna say Tweety is mounting a comeback. He's been the king of comebacks here on War of the Gods.
Will it be enough? Oh, and Illusions dropped it. This is where Tweety shines usually. We'll see if it pays off. Against a player like Illusions and a character like Catwoman, bashes in, forward two, trait cancel,
oh,
and the jump two.
Really good jump back two from Illusion. Now, Echo, do you remember? Early on, Tweety versus Honeybee, I watched the tape. He had 4 health versus over 1,000 when his comeback started.
Is that how low it was? I know it was like right there at critical. 4 health left, man. That was such an intense.
Versus over 1,000 against the Flash.
Catwoman.
99.9987%. You're losing that. Shujinki finally making top 32. And War of the Gods with Firestorm. Are we in there, boys? That's not the right saying here in Injustice, but you know what? I respect that. Hashtag MK lives. Wule. And MK might be living soon. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said it. My bad.
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't give out too much just yet, Aquaman. We're not even to next weekend.
Ooh, really good forward into the whip. I like the control by Illusions, but wow, I'm surprised that Superman's jump one actually beat out Catwoman there.
Oh, and Tweety just hit a button there. I'm not sure what he went for. That back three did not care about it. Oh, and the... Wow. Okay, yeah. That... Tweety went for a grab and she went under it. But, you know, it's all good. Oh, and Tweety getting hit by all these overheads, and now the low whip.
And there are these cat evades. These really don't mean a thing against Catwoman because she's going to build some meter. But clean jump in one. Could have got the kill there. Had a little bit of trait left.
Yeah, he went for a little bit of a reset there, and I'm sure he's kicking himself about it now. No whiff punish on that whiff back three.
He does a 4-2 through the cat evade and gets nothing for it, but Tweety is able to even us out at a bar apiece. And Catwoman still has more health. You would think that a human in a cat suit would have less health than Superman himself. But you know what? Catwoman definitely needs it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Ooh, and I'm not even sure what that exchange was. Nobody got hit. Looked like Catwoman did a down two. Superman, whatever he did.
I've got no regrets.
They both have 2 bars. What's Illusion's going to do? Bold choice by Tweety to only burn 1, even though Illusions did have 2. Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there. Tweety is now in the corner without that car to throw. Oh, no, he does have it. It's back there. It's a little dark. There it is. Yep.
So smart to get the guaranteed damage. And went for that down two. That worked the first time around in the same spot on the map too. But not this time. The active frames of Catwoman shutting that down immediately. And beating out again with the instant jump one. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't want Illusions to clash. That's why he let that go. Tweety barely escaping that situation there. He didn't want Illusions to have a chance to clash and get some health back. Almost came back to bite him there.
A few things, and that could have gone Illusion's way. A couple drops here, there. Kid Blast. Kitty is not having it with those lasers, but Tweety is on the board. And Illusions does have 2 games if he feels like coming off of Catwoman, going Green Arrow. Oh, as I'm speaking of the devil, the devil will arrive. What a great mustache on him. Gotta give a little bit of respect where it's due.
You know, I've never seen that headgear for Green Arrow either. Usually it's a hat, you know, or he's just got his hair flowing, but he's got some sort of little mask on there. I've not seen that one yet.
All right, now.
And he almost looks like Aquaman. If you didn't see the bow, he does kind of look like Aquaman. The same hairstyle kind of deal.
How dare you?
Now these arrows. I'm serious. He does. He's got the same hairstyle and everything. Come on.
And Iluusions is losing this war of attrition full screen. All right, there we go. Got a fire arrow in. Great meter burn roll. Good anti-air, but
oh, and caught him with a little mix there. Wow, and that not only got him out of that situation, built him a little bit of meter, and still was able to recover and punish. Good stuff by Iluusions so far.
Almost reactionary arrow. Wow! Great use of the interactables. We've seen Iluusions and Semiij on this stage use those interactables for movement back and forth all the time. You usually get to get the jump 3, and that is disgusting there from Iluusions. But Superman does hit like a grown-ass man, and it's going to finish up the rest of the health bar.
And he wasn't even done doing the damage. Good scout there by Tweety. He needs to get rid of that interactable just to stop Iluusions from kind of doing that kind of thing. Beautiful. Oh, very good jump. Yeah. It's a very good jump 1.
Now back to full screen. These fire arrows are going to win most of the trades outside of an EX laser. Good clash by Iluusions.
Rain arrows. You asked for it.
Wants to put it back to full screen. He has plenty of meter to play with, even if Tweety's able to get a wager off himself, has the meter lead. Trying to mix
Tweety's just kind of, yeah, here we go. Tweety going to get the damage. Will he go for the reset? Into a dive bomb.
Oh my goodness, and there we go. He wasn't able to get those interactables off the stage, and Iluusions using them to get from point A to point B. So fast. An apple a day. That's what the doctor says, right?
Yeah, an apple a day keeps Superman away. Sure worked for him today, I guess. Hey, man, look. Throws out, doesn't matter, has the health lead. Oh, and tries to go with that 4-3. But a throw is still unclashable damage.
You are finished. Justice men don't back down.
Giving him a little bit of health. But WoW has Rewind played this matchup, which is considered hard for Flash. He's played it really well. He's gotten on top of Buffalo and hasn't let him breathe. But once Buffalo can find his footing, not get opened up by a trade combo early, I think he's going to do well in this matchup moving forward. But this first game looks like a lost cause.
See, right now, I know somebody, you know, that's fighting, especially somebody like Perfect Legend, who's in 8th place, you know, in his spot for the finals right now. If Buffalo winds up, you know, getting more points than him, it'll knock him out. But Rewind is already solidified for the finals, so Rewind will take the first game over Buffalo, up 1-0 in a bad matchup for Flash. You know, this is where the stakes start getting higher, man, because, you know, if Buffalo wins, that's a threat to somebody that's already in the top 8. But Rewind already solidified. You know, he doesn't have to worry about too much of anything. I mean, he still wants the points. He still wants the, you know, a good spot in that finals, but still the Big D skin.
and some noob sidebot colors here from Buffalo. Usually goes with Maskless. Yeah. He's been changing things up here and there with which mask he picks. And guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with how Rewind learns many characters and the level that he plays them at. Even back in Mortal Kombat, when he kind of came out of nowhere with Raiden, was able to play other characters as well at the highest possible level. Jackie, I think a couple others. That looked reactionary there from Rewind. And coming in, doing Justice 2, especially on War of the Gods, he's played with the best in the game, with Atrocitus early on. Now the Flash, he has a Black Adam too. I believe he had an Aquaman as well. He's so good fundamentally at these rescues.
Yeah, he's really found his footing and found his play style and what works for him. And all this damage surely works. The 4-3 into the ender. 556 damage and catches Buffalo out of that interactable. Buffalo doesn't want to be locked in that corner.
And gets the hot dog. What a rare one. And he wasted it. You guys
Threw it
wonder
down.
why I don't like the Flash? Case in point, that was a perfectly good hot dog.
My question is, where did he get it this late at night? But I guess that's besides the point. Buffalo just trying to use that interactable, and the slide doesn't pay off. Rewind able to jump over it, blocks the overhead of that string. And it looks like Rewind has done his homework. He has the reads and knows what Buffalo is going to do before Buffalo does it. And it's just paid off tremendously so far.
All right, Buffalo trying to mount a comeback with the sweeps.
You are finished. Justice men don't back down.
Finally got caught going for a slow normal there. Off of the plus frames of the EX Shatter, going for the 4-2. Got opened up by the neutral jump there from Rewind. That was a good call out. But Buffalo is still mounting this comeback.
Oh no, and he wasted the trait.
And,
He committed to it.
and if Buffalo would have continued that combo, I think it would have forced out a wager from Rewind. They both had a bar. But now Rewind still has a wager. He's building meter. With these cancels, oh my goodness! Wow! So lucky he didn't have a trait there. And that should do it. Rewind.
Yeah, Buffalo's trying to use that interactable to just get himself out of the corner. Not working. Rewind scouting all over it. Solid play by Rewind so far. Up 2-0 on the current champion. Champion of last week, week number 9.
This is looking scary for the champ. Buffalo down 2-0 in a matchup he really likes. Is he going to go to Captain Cold, maybe? No. He says, I'm a Sub-Zero main. Sir, Aquaman,
I like it. I respect it.
Aquaman, calm down. Okay, Buffalo, my bad.
Fighters approaching Gorilla
I respect it.
The
way his face looks. I'm
the
sorry.
loser of this is going to go down to face the winner of Scar and Krusty or Dink. So the winner of Krusty or Dink is going to play Scar. The winner of that is going to move on to play the loser of this. And that is how that quadrant of top 32 is looking. Or top 16, I should say. But top 32 as well, since the match has been played before that.
And just look at that damage. A wake-up slide by Buffalo. Doesn't have that interactable that he had in the last match.
Wow,
Okay, the pressure.
See how far the 2 and 1-2 hit from Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
NRS, please.
Yeah. Will he burn the bar? Yes, he will. The restand. Plus frames.
Oh, and uses it. He went for a cheeky set there with the hammer.
Oh, no, and Buffalo put himself in the corner with that string, moved him forward under the flash. Rewind takes the first health bar. Rewind just has one more health bar. But Buffalo going to do this damage and put Flash back in the corner. Good stuff.
In the corner where Buffalo wants him, but a fantastic reactionary down 2 from Rewind. He's going to get him out of jail, as they like to call it, with Sub-Zero. That used to be the prison. When you were in the corner, and there was a clone up. Used to be lights out. Rewind fighting his way back. He's trying to 3-0. The champ sent him into loser's bracket. Down one into the elephant, but a great air escape from Rewind. Presence of mind. Not to eat the rest of that damage. They both have a wager. They both have 2 bars.
Oh, it jumps right into the clone.
I'll give my life to stop you. I fear no sorcery.
Smart wager by Rewind. There was a background bounce sitting there waiting for him.
And the respect. Rewind takes advantage with a throw.
Plus frames. And getting the guaranteed down 1 with a clone. And now reverses sides. This is where Flash can kill you.
Oh, no.
And it's all a wagerable.
Buffalo. Oh, he can't. All these back threes, he can't wager it.
Raw
Okay, and the
wake up
savage
slide.
wake up.
Buffalo at the end of the match. Are you serious? He gets him with the 4-2. Oh my goodness.
Buffalo. Everything on the line. Buffalo called him out, did the slide.
That wake up slide was ridiculous. He got hit by he got hit by 14 Tatsus in a row. It just says, you know what? I'm either going to go to loser's bracket or stay alive.
Yep. And it
Felt balls
happened.
on this kid to do that slide.
The Flash. Sub-Zero.
Another portion of Top 32. Perfect Legend is playing full auto right now. Robbie Fox got another win. He made Top 32. He's going to be playing Venom Haxor there as well.
Oh, okay.
The winner of PL and full auto is going to go on to play Drake from State Farm. And then they're all going to be playing each other, Young Monster and Get Rector in that quadrant of Top 32.
Just goes right into the clone. Buffalo able to capitalize and use the background bounce. Didn't drop it. Very good stuff. And gets hit by the Interactable. Was just standing there waiting for him. Or he was just standing there waiting for it. I'm not sure why. Oh, no. Not looking good for Rewind so far. Buffalo looking to tie this thing up 2-2. But first has to get rid of this first health bar and puts himself in the corner.
As I mentioned, that's welcome to jail when you're in the corner. Buffalo really shutting him down there, and now riding the wave of momentum. Cowabunga, dude, he's back in his match.
You'll answer to the law. I will shatter you.
Yeah, Rewind has fallen really far behind in this matchup so far. We'll see if he can bring it back. Buffalo with the pressure, and those forward twos doing so much work. Oh no. I thought he was going to get hit by the Interactable again. And just look at the scramble, and the Interactable didn't hit Buffalo. I thought he was going to put himself in the range. Armor breaking down 1-2. Rewind puts Buffalo in the corner. All these lightning kicks, the setup.
Big D right now trying to get back in this match. He's also in the chat here having a good time. Gets a soda this time. Much more respectable tossing a soda than the hot dog. But Buffalo, wow, trying to get back in this match and work on a reverse 3-0 if he's able to bring this back. The way he's played since that savage-ass slide in game number 3, he's looked much better. Comfort zone is there. Great hit cancel. And a lot of times he's hit people with forward twos after the plus frames. People are not respecting it whatsoever.
Yeah, it might just be I know, substanding 3 got a better hitbox in the update. I'm not sure about forward 2 if it had any problems. I don't think it did. But yeah, Buffalo last week and tonight catching so many people with that forward 2 after the plus frames.
All right, guys, game 5. Top 16.
Here we go.
This is what it's all about. Buffalo Rewind, 1 game away from actually getting a victory guaranteed. And Rewind changed up skin a little bit.
That's the 3rd game in a row. Rewind has put himself right into the clone. Buffalo starting it out every time.
And Buffalo, the best Sub-Zero I have seen on the planet, maybe in general, but at hit confirming 4-2-2 into EX Ice Ball. Oh, very smart from Rewind to get underneath the clone and broke the armor. It looked like Buffalo was going for a medium back 3, but a huge drop. Oh, no.
Ooh, and that was close. Almost put himself right into that clone.
I put himself into that clone trying to get in on Buffalo. Luckily, that didn't go trip guard with that down 1-2. And Buffalo in full control. This is 1 health bar away from the reverse 3-0, from the victory, from winner's top 8, and from guaranteeing that, guaranteeing the number 8 spot for tonight. But that much closer to being in the finale. Oh, wow. 200 damage. And that is a beautiful looking Interactable to toss him into that screen to shatter.
Yeah. And it used to be worse. I mean, you saw Cupcake's videos with that thing. Absolutely disgusting.
A lot of mobility, a lot of in and out of the corner. What? The jump in 2?
You keep falling behind. Of that, I am painfully aware.
That's one of the few very Mortal Kombat-y jump normals in the game where it hits everywhere. Because not a lot of jump normals in Injustice can hit behind you when you jump over somebody. It throws them into the screen again, and there it goes, hitting the ground. I love that if you do the same Interactable multiple times, you get different animations. NRS.
Right. Yeah.
Great job there.
Oh, and Rewind had that scouted out, but wasn't able to to whip punish him
Oh my
on the
goodness.
recovery.
Buffalo called that out immediately, but he's going to get hit by this one. And the meter burn roll.
Meter burn roll right into the clone. Air Tech's out, puts Buffalo in the corner of the mix, but doesn't have the meter. And Buffalo reverse 3-0's rewind.
Sub-Zero wins.
Wow. Buffalo, sir. He's just kind of going all over the place, bouncing to the other side of the screen, making Semiij chase him. So
Begin.
we'll see if Semiij has made some adjustments, maybe show us something we haven't seen just yet.
Get wrecked off. To a
And here we
beautiful
go,
start.
get wrecked with the optimal.
Oh, optimal indeed.
The way he uses shield in his conversions is just it's so good to watch. And this is where Wonder Woman is a real threat. She's kind of like Brainiac, as you've mentioned
Yeah,
before, with the sweet spot. You know, she's got that.
Oh, and unfortunately for Young Monster, he had the right read going for that sweep, which is very low profiling in and of itself. Oh, shredding the armor with the down 1-2. Beautiful conversion, doesn't finish it out though. And I like that.
Wow.
He had shown his cards earlier in the round with the sweep and the immediate change up to the back 2 on Oki. That was really smart there from Young Monster.
And he parried the last hit. Okay, Young Monster with the knowledge. He could have just down 2'd when he was still flying, but was going for something a little bit better. And that shield goes right through Atrocity's shield, and now the shield bash. Back 3, they should close it out. Should he not drop it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a great thing Wonder Woman's got going for her in this matchup is the shield through the shield, similar to Black Adam's lightning, where it's a projectile. It's not really a projectile, and it hurts. Oh my goodness! What?
Oh my God, he converted off of this.
That was disgusting!
I've never seen that.
Luckily,
We've never seen that.
2 hits on the shield bash, breaking the armor. That was Get Rex way back into this match.
Control your temper.
It empowers me, fool.
Man, the things that we have not seen in this game yet that we're going to see. Just things like that, man. Wow. That 4-3 converted with the shield, all that extra damage. My God, it was crazy. Get Rex still in this.
Yeah, now the Young Monster doesn't have a wager, but eats
Oh.
a shield. Right to the mouth. That cannot taste good, whatever that thing's made out of.
Wonder Woman wins.
Pure ass whipping is what it's made out of. Man, that's one thing about her shield. If you get hit by it, you have to respect the follow-up because it's just going to come back again. Then they can meter burn it and full combo. Ugh, that shield is something else. Whew. Young Monster, though, man. The lone Wonder Woman of the world right now, kind of.
Yeah, you do see Dragon with Big from time to time, but it's very matchup dependent. And it looks like Dragon's gone back to Black Adam and Aquaman who saw at IPS. But
I don't know. He pulled out Dr. Fate, too.
Dr. Fate, you're right. That was a little bit of a shock. That one was a little bit of a shock, and it looked really good. The way Dragon plays can make almost any character look good. Guys, Dragon is fantastic and ridiculous. Stop trying to downplay Dragon. I'll be the first to shut that down real quick. He's pretty effing good.
People say what they want to say, man, but hey, nobody can take your accomplishments away from you. And right now, Get Wrecked is just trying to find anything in a down 1 puddle. Into Two-Face's cell. And his trade is almost about to refill. Yes.
NRS,
Not able to use
you
it
guys
yet.
listening? Let's get Harvey Two-Face into the game. The match starts,
Yeah.
he flips a coin. Heads, you live. Tails, you die. That's the entire match. Hear me out.
Dude, I mean, how cool would that be if Two-Face was in the game? I'm almost positive the best thing to do for his trait is to have him flip a coin, and it'd be kind of like Wonder Woman's.
Hey,
I don't know.
Any kind of a 50-50. I had a similar thought process to the Riddler being in the game, and his trait was he hits you, and you have to solve a riddle in order to get out, or if you get it wrong, you take damage. But they need like an infinite number of riddles to get away with that. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Or he just switches your inputs. I don't know, something. But yes, if Riddler's in the game, boy, I may even drop Raiden. I don't even know. I would be so hyped for that.
One of the hypest.
Control your temper.
My rage is my weapon.
I was gonna say one of the hypest things in Injustice is Riddler's pimp cane backhanding you in an interactable.
Yep. The stage transition.
Ooh, coming in deep, but again, shield for shield. Get-Rex keeps thinking the mentality that he's gonna get in behind that shield. Young Monster shutting that down, but Get-Rex does get a good health lead here. Good corner push. Hermes is gonna disappear. Ooh, getting with that sweep.
Oh no.
Call it a trade here.
Young Monster. Yeah, it's tying this thing up now.
Oh, the low kitty!
Oh my God, this
It
conversion.
came back with the shield. That was so beautiful.
It's not going to kill. 14 health points remaining for Young Monster, and the parry.
If he would have got a punish,
Oh.
I would have cried on the inside.
That would have been top one play.
Atrocitus wins.
No doubt. If whatever Young Monster was going for there actually panned out and worked. With 14 health points remaining, please. But now we're tied 1-1. That was a really close game right there. And two character specialists. I mean,
Yep.
these guys aren't gonna. They're not gonna switch. I highly doubt it.
This has been fantastic.
Unless, of course,
the conversions,
Young Monster.
the everything from both these guys. If you guys want to know how to play the character, look at Young Monster, look at Get-Rex. They're both putting on a beautiful display.
Yeah, some of these.
Okay, so there's an argument going on in the chat about the Riddler. Watch Gotham and tell me the Riddler's not a killer.
Begin.
The Riddler is one of the best villains ever. But you know, if he's gonna be like Joker, just leave him out. That's fine. We don't need it. The things I hear about poor Joker, man. All right, here we go. Get wrecked. Find some momentum here in the shield into the 4-3.
Beautiful start. Getting almost half of Dexstar back from that combo.
Oh, and very good stuff. Get wrecked with the awareness.
Oh, and it was actually safe from the shield bash after using the interactable and calling out Dexstar.
Calm down, Atrocitus.
My rage is my weapon.
Boom! Young Monster trying to get back in this fight, but look how much damage has been done. Down one. He's gonna get background mounts here. Probably too much juggle. Kept it simple. And wow, good! Oh, yes!
Whoa, oh my God, he almost converted off that, and that was meterless.
I think back two would have gotten it, but I respect that he went for the forward two there. And jumping up in the active frames, that's a no-no. Oh my goodness, look at this pressure. What's going on?
Young Monster falling apart, not able to get anything going. Okay, but maybe now. Oh, and missed the jump in. But that was some good damage. But Dexstar's doing all the work here. A back three is going to close it out. Get wrecked up 2-1 right now. Young Monster.
Atrocitus wins.
The ball isn't in his court now.
Get wrecked with the big red machine. Coming back strong. Young Monster was looking good early on, but he's finally getting out of that stubbornness of trying to come in with the shield. He's got insane reactions. He's got insane conversions, and it's all starting to pay off. Here for Get Wrecked, Young Monster has to change something up. He's been getting down early on the health lead, so he has to open up Get Wrecked first here, I think, if he wants to get back in this match.
Yeah, especially that last match going by that. I mean, Get Wrecked took him to the corner and did all that work, and it was really quick. Young Monster can't let that happen. You got to keep it at least, you know, try and keep it
Begin.
as close as possible.
Oh, a lot of jumping there from Young. I think trying to keep that air shield on the mind, and actually gets under it. Huge conversion back into the corner. Beautiful from Get Wrecked. We talk about his awareness, his conversions, his everything. The master of Atrocitus right now. And I never see Atrocitus' pressure like he does. He actually uses Atrocitus' strings to pressure with.
Yeah, nothing.
That isn't
you know,
forward
usually
2-2-3.
it's just forward two. Yeah, either forward 2-2-3 spit or the mix. Let it rip. That's usually what you see. But he keeps him You know what it is? Whoa.
Whoa, big slowdown. What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. But, yeah, get wrecked. He keeps Atrocitus alive even when Dexstar is down, because that's usually when you see Atrocitus. Ooh.
That was, I just watched an episode of Beyblade because he just let it rip. My goodness. Big update off stream. Krusty eliminates Scar 3-2. TSS Krusty. And Tigers with a 3-1 over Too Easy.
Calm down, Atrocitus.
My rage is my weapon.
Okay, Young Monster will get 15% back. And a shield. I'm not sure what Get Wrecked went for there, but the shield actually connected. Young Monster still in this thing. And now he has access to an air dash. You see his boots are glowing. He gets the air dash. And a throw in that pressure, especially this late in a set, is just deflating. You just want to block, wait for your turn, and then you get thrown.
Ooh, I think he had to punish there with the down one. Didn't believe he has a lot of meter. He could have got it. Oh, and he actually beat out.
He broke the armor.
No way.
Okay. Young Monster trying to stay in this thing with this pressure. Down 1-2.
There are huge gaps in a couple of these strings, and no one blows them up.
Nobody ever plays Wonder Woman. I mean, come on.
Whoa!
Oh, no, the meter burn 4-3. The bounce cancel. Get wrecked. 3-1 over Young Monster. Wow. And that thing felt to me just like in slow motion, like you heard the burn, and then it just happened. You saw it. I don't know, man. Wow, get wrecked. I'll throw a couple little air normals out there just to kind of see what Semiij would do, and Semiij not taking the bait. It just needs a little bit. Oh, no, and he went over.
Might have been an input error there.
I'm good with cat adjacent.
All right, Revit. Hanging on. He was able to get Semiij off that first bar of health. We know how deadly that can be. He got Revit off 400 health with that little bit of health remaining. That's always a good feeling when you have the lead and you're able to take some health off of your opponent before losing your first bar of health. We've seen it in KI for a long time now, and it's just as effective here in Injustice. Ooh!
A little cross-up right there. Just barely went over. Semiij with the block, though.
Oh, back three,
And
back
the back
three.
three.
The tech.
Still a pretty even matchup. Revit a little bit behind in the health department.
Ooh, did that jump too so early. That's how Revit was able to get something there with that sweep.
Oh, no, and he's traded up. 4-3. Good blocks. Oh, no, and this is going to, yeah. Semiij has to clash.
I relish the challenge.
I didn't see if Revit had any trait remaining, but if he'd have got a DP right there, might have gotten a kill if there was any trait left. Good air there, but
And this is pretty much dead even, Aquaman.
Oh, the
Oh,
jump
no,
back.
and he caught him in the
He had
air.
the active frames. That's not going to chip out Revit.
And that's a punish.
Oh my goodness! It actually opened up. What's
no.
going on? Why?
Wow.
This great. The craziest things happen between these two.
Catwoman wins.
Why did that even hit Revit? Leafing may have just tried to anti-air at the last second.
I don't
Wow.
know what life is anymore. I'm checking out for the night. How many matches we got left?
Cheetah.
I'm done. These cat fights get intense.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
Last time was just as crazy. Every single game was crazy. Revit pounced him like 12 times, got a win, and crazy things are happening as well. You guys are in for a great treat. Welcome to War of the Gods. Revit just took all of his clothes off, hoping that helps. Trying to distract Semiij, I guess. We'll see if
He's weighted down. All that gear weighted
Yep.
down.
less
He wasn't as fast.
less wind resistance, make pounces faster.
Now we'll see if Revit plays the little keep away game. Building some meter with all these little cancels. May have a bar before the first hit even comes into play here. Oh, and the backdash, and Semiij with the smart stuff, still able to block that last hit. Still, nobody has actually got first hit meter yet. Oh, and that's going to do it, yep.
Good meterless damage. 338. My goodness. Here come the staggers. Keeping it plus. Oh, when is it your turn? That is the question
Never.
in the corner against Cat Woman. This is a woman scorned, ladies and gentlemen. Great down two by
Ooh,
Revit.
and, yeah, able to capitalize on that too.
Oh, he's going to get some damage
Oh,
here.
and this-
Great air escape. That avoided all the damage left on the trait from Cheetah.
Semiij playing so well right now.
Did I actually see a punish on the pounce?
Yeah,
So
that
rare.
was yep.
So rare to see that.
You never had it.
Oh my goodness, that was a lot of chip. Really good stuff by Revit to use while the trait was active. Meterburn to keep the 1-1-1 safe.
And it only cost 2 bars.
Yeah, only cost 2 bars, and he built a bar. It's all
Right.
good. He's about to have both of them back. He's about to have another full stick of butter. Revit's doing some serious bacon tonight.
Okay, now we're going with the grabs here. Leafing all this. He's going to kill with this.
You won't survive me.
All right. Now, we know what Revit does with his back to the wall. Even if he goes down 0-2, even if he goes down to 100 health here, he can make comebacks.
Have you had your shots?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem when you go against somebody like Revit Leafing. The further he gets behind, the worse it gets for you because he's just absolutely savage. And all this damage he can get you with, please.
Ooh. Semiij not reacting to the 4 dashes. Blocking right, and this could be some huge damage. Good knockdown. Doing the chip. Whoa, no normal coming off of the pounce, and Revit gets sniped out of the air. Semiij going up 2-0, trying to avenge his loss from last week and win his 14th tournament for War of the Gods.
Yeah, his 50.
We're only in our 10th week,
Who knows?
but he's working on his 14th win.
Cheetah.
Yeah, not. I mean, one thing to kind of talk about. Leafing did take Semiij out, and Leafing, he was in winners last top 8, and Buffalo.
Fighters approaching.
Yeah, Buffalo sent him to losers, and then he met up with Semiij, and so we got this matchup last week, and then Leafing wound up going to grand finals, losing to Buffalo. So Leafing really, he needs this win, especially. Well,
Falling back on bad habits, Selena.
Going to Vixen.
Life dug its claws into me.
Begin.
yeah, I didn't want to talk over the intros, but Leafing needs these points so he can get in the finals. He's the last one remaining, still playing that has a chance at getting in there.
If he loses this, his opponent would be Titanium Tigers.
On the jump two, so late by Semiij. Just look at that damage, 450. These felines, they hit so hard. And a good scout by Semiij there.
And Semiij has just had none of Revit Leafing this week. All over the
Wow.
bounces. He's blocking right, getting out of those gaps. And he hasn't gotten opened up by trait one time, and Revit actually hasn't used the grab out of the pounce yet.
Semiij showing he's done his homework. This is not how these two met last week, that's for sure.
Yeah, Revit was able to get away with a lot more movement, a lot more mix. And Semiij also just might be playing that much better. He was caught in the eye of the storm last week.
Cover shot. Hope you don't mind a few scars.
I said last week, but last week of War of the Gods.
Right, yeah, and you meant that literally. He was in the eye of the storm, down in Florida, during all those hurricanes, still defending his spot.
He's just running away with this right now, looking to put the final nail in the coffin for Revit in this match.
Woo! Leafing, just trying anything to open Semiij up, and it's just so tough. Oh no, and he didn't get the back 3.
Big drop there.
Semiij, just one more combo at this point. with the Catwoman damage is going to do it. Leafing trying to stay alive with these 3 bars. Has no clash.
Oh, and another raw cat dash. I think he's 3 for 3 in this match.
Oh, and the conversion here. Okay. Got the back 3 this time. He's going to do the damage.
My goodness.
Jesus Christ.
Going out with a bang is Revit here. 17 health remaining.
He's not out yet, though. They both just got to... Oh, and he scouted the cat dash. Okay, Semiij saw he built the meter, taking those hits and just let it rip. Oh, my God, and he backdashed the cat dash. Wait a minute. This is when Leafing is absolutely nuts, but the back 3 does not care. Semiij didn't even have to meter burn it, but decided to anyway, just for the extra damage. Semiij 3-0 over Revit Leafing. Well played.
Perfect Legend got a 3-2 win over Drake from State Farm. And Venom Hacks
Oh,
put it
no.
into Robbie Fox's run as well. But the winner of that match is going to play Young Monster as we get into this match. And we got Deoxys going with, what, again? Cyborg.
Cyborg, again. Tweety with the Starfire.
I feel like Deoxys should get a medal just for picking Cyborg.
I mean, I'm not sure if Deoxys knew that Tweety was going to go Starfire, and that's why he picked Cyborg. I mean, I'm not sure. Starfire is still so new, and Cyborg is not used very often, so I have no idea about this matchup. But right now, it's just 2 guys who play each other very often. Starfire trying to keep Cyborg away, and here we go, getting a little bit of damage there.
Oh, and luckily the back 3 came out and avoided the first part of that string. Otherwise, it would have gone broken. What a down 2 here from Deoxys. Cyborg getting no damage. Oh, covered it.
Ooh. I thought he was going to actually convert off of that and get up in time. Wow. That was almost a tie round.
Oh, my goodness. All right, back to the zoning game here for Tweety. Cyborg, who is no slouch at zoning himself. You see how Iluusions used him early on in War of the Gods against a few zoners just because of the trade battle, but Starfire has none of that with the trade of her own. Good back 3 here for Tweety.
Stronger than you look.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Okay, Deoxys gets 25% back. Isn't enough. Tweety just keeping Deoxys at bay. Starlight, Starbright. Oh, and the little cancel there. Okay. You know, Cyborg just looks so fun to play, but I'm not sure, how good he is.
Do not yield.
I don't have an off switch.
Tweety's so close to closing it out. He's all out of trait. This is Deoxys' time to come in. Oh, and it gets hit by just the tip of the projectile. Tweety going up 1-0 here.
Starfire wins.
So we'll see if maybe Deoxys makes a pick now that Tweety's character is locked in.
Starfire. Black
And Manta.
We get
The battle of the DLCs.
We get some DLC on DLC violence here, going with Bay Manta himself with the black and the white. Now, interesting about Manta's color schemes is that whatever color the visor is on his helmet is the color that the lasers are going to be in-game, so he's going to have white lasers here.
And they are very bright, too.
Starting off with that.
Gur got one of these during TFC, and it was just so bright.
Yeah, there we go. There's those bright lasers blinding, as it were. Very good. Utilizing that back. It's very tricky when you block a 4-2, or the 4-2, 1-3 there, because he's only -1 with pushback, and Manta's got some decent buttons. Reactionary teleport.
Oh, yeah, does he ever. And I like that counter zoning with the teleport. Wasn't able to get too much off of it, but...
Too many active frames there. And there you go. So I talked to you earlier in this broadcast about a mind game Manta can play with that forward 4-2-1. Is that you can do it, and then you do 4-2-1, do a rocket. In case they're expecting the overhead, they're crouching low. And that's one of the few ways to get out a rocket as safe as possible, just because of the respect that they have to have for the 3. It's just a mind game you can play. Use it sparingly.
Ooh, and a full screen projectile of his own. Does that actually touch if you're completely full screen? I'm not sure. I've not seen it used that far like that before.
Ooh, going for the
But he hit him at least 3/4.
Oh, no!
Wow.
A Ferris wheel of death coming from Starfire. Look at the damage adding up so fast. Really good chip there as well. Doc is not completely out of it, but he needs to open him up right now, and this chip is just chipping away.
Yeah, that trade is going to come at any moment. Oh, and the down 2 by Tweety, going up 2-0.
Starfire saying, you know what? I've got some eye lasers of my own there, Cyclops. Calm down.
Starfire, Tweety looking super strong with her. I mean, she's, as far as I've heard, she's not a very deep character. She's kind of got, a solid game plan behind her, and Tweety is showing just that. Just keep away, do the chip on hit. She does some good damage.
Blue Beetle.
Oh, and we're
my
going to get some
goodness.
Beetle.
Deoxys,
Okay, Deoxys.
Deoxys is just spinning a wheel in his house with the characters on it. And going with a sexy neon purple Beetle at that.
Oh, yes. That is one of the newer shaders for Beetle.
I don't know much about the Beetles, but I know that they do come in different colors in the shows and in the comics. And I think they do mean different things.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're kind of like the lanterns where they mean different things or whatever. But
if it's just the way that they're raced, I don't know. Well, I know some dude showed up in Young Justice as the Black Beetle and jacked everyone up, and I was like, whoa!
Deoxys is trying to get something going. And Beetle's projectile is pretty good. Almost had the conversion there on the 1-1. A very nice meter burn roll. The down 1 into the low stab. 4-2 is hard knockdown.
Oh my goodness. Dude,
very good air pressure.
Looking like instant jump 3s there from Deoxys to try to get something jailing. Not really jailing, but something really fast, active, and with a big hitbox to go for another float cancel. That was really cool there from Deoxys.
Yeah, the jump 3 into an air float like that, it does have a lot of block stun behind it. Now you can down 2 if they're low enough. But yeah, it doesn't jail, but man, it's got some block stun. You got to be careful.
Feeling starstruck?
Focus, Jaime.
Good wager there from Tweety. We know the damage that can add up from Blue Beetle off of those cancels in the corner. Beautiful anti-air, almost got the back 3.
Okay, well yes, background bounce, back 3.
Oh,
and try to go with the restand.
I like the little setup.
The tricky stuff there. Trying to make sure Tweety is paying attention on his blocks. And the down 2 is going to be heavily scaled damage, but still pretty good. And the wake up heard around the world by Tweety. It hits everywhere on screen. Oh, and no punish there on the low stab.
Going for the sweeps. Beetle has a fast overhead as well. And why hit behind him? A guy converted in front of him? Are you kidding me?
It's everywhere, man. Well, and the sweep.
Yeah, the 4-2 went over the sweep. Very interesting stuff here. Tweety trying to close this out. 3-0. Deoxys is able to bring this back with Blue Beetle. I might cry inside.
Very
he is
good
up
stuff.
1-0 with Blue Beetle technically, but down 1-2 in the set.
And now, I mean, Blue Beetle is, I don't want to say he's a bad character. He's just, he's kind of got a deep meta behind him. And now, yeah, Tweety going with the Superman. I don't know really what to say about this matchup, to be honest.
It's annoying.
Yeah, Beetle's got a 6-frame down 2, but it's a risk, trying to intercept on Superman's offense. He just has a 4-2 trait and block and then punish. Good stuff here by Deoxys. Oh, try the down 2. Just a little bit too early. Superman too high in the air.
Ooh, try to use that extended traits. Jump 1 almost caught Tweety there. This is a good spot for Tweety. Has him in the corner.
Oh, and got caught by the overhead, and then the down 2. Wow.
Double down 2, and still getting piece of damage. Oh, everything. There's the noble Tweety I know. Going for the dive bombs.
Nice little conversion there. Too bad Beetle doesn't get too much damage off of his high execution stuff and gets hit by the unblockable barrel.
Oh, this is where it can get rough for Beetle once those lasers
Oh,
get after
good
him,
whip
but
punish.
Beautiful whip punish. This should kill. Wow. Spacing from Deoxys. That got him right back in this match. It was looking pretty grim.
Tweety going with some good damage here. Gets him closer to the corner and puts more stage behind him.
Beautiful float to avoid the heat zap there. Oh, a little bit of a slowdown. Oh, and coming down.
Oh.
Doesn't get the conversion, though. He's floating beautifully.
That's one good thing about Beetle. He can jump up and then just jump a little bit higher. Wow, the double overhead. If you'd have just committed to the low, but that's kind of the thing with the 50-50s. If only you would have done the low instead of the overhead.
Oh,
Okay, and the tricky,
but
yep.
he doesn't get the down two, which I believe it is the conversion off of that.
It is, yes, it is a down two. Probably should have cashed out on the damage, but, you know, we'll see if it comes back to haunt him.
Oh, big
Oh,
whiff.
no, and the shield, wow.
Low profile, he's just laying on the ground.
You know what, that may go under Cheetah's sweep on whiff, who knows. Oh, golden opportunity there, gets him with the overhead and the low. And Tweety knows that setup. I'm not sure why he's got hit by it twice.
Oh, and the laser's going to close it out. Tweety with a 3-1. A lot closer when he went to Blue Beetle. Really good stuff from Deoxys. But Tweety is going to move into top 8. Loser side.
Yeah, you want to know, I see somebody in the chat, Sledgerin, said it whiffs on Cheetah. I was playing Comp Bros,
Females.
and you know, Comp Bros
Am I right?
plays, yeah. He plays Canary, and, you know, he was baiting wake-ups with Beetle Shield, just by crouching, and it completely whiffs. It baffled me. Like, what is this? Come on, really? All you have to do is crouch and just make the whole thing whiff. That makes sense. Okay. Rewind and TSS, another TSS player. Rewind versus Krusty coming up. His gamer tag is actually the Krusty Christian. I'm done.
Oh my God.
You
Crusty
guys.
versus rewind underscore FGC if you're following gamer tags. There is your final top 8 for the weeks so far. After this is the big finale. I hope you guys are ready, because I'm not.
All I can ask for is I'm not dead sick this time when I come down there. I don't know what it is, but please, whatever it is, keep it away from me.
Tournament so far. First time we've seen him on War of the Gods. A lot of upsets. And playing Harley Quinn with the cotton candy skin. The best. I mean, the best around, right?
I mean, what better place for these two? You know, not just Harley, but both of these characters with all their mobility, going around everywhere, all their setups, all these unblockables. This is going to be something else, man.
Oh, that's an unblockable launch, and it really cannot go over the combo. Instead, throwing the Hyenas. Whoopi Goldberg with the assist there. We've seen Whoopi, but he also has Ed loaded. I don't know the third Hyena's name from Lion King. Off the top of my head, that's kind of a blow-up since I've seen it 14,000 times. Hakuna Matata, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't even know if they ever mention his name, but you know what? I got the movie. I'm going to go in there and watch it and see if they ever mention it, because that's the second or third time that neither one of us know what his name is.
Use hashtag War of the Gods. What is the third Hyena's name in the Lion King? Please let us know.
Oh,
damn.
Finish that string. 4-2-1-3. A good down one by Krusty to challenge. Just saw the down one come out of the down 1-2 that Flash has, which usually you're going to see both of those hits come out, but very good meter burn back 3.
Train me, I train him.
A lot of meter for rewind. Only comes off 2.
Oh,
He's not even. And
Bonsai.
Ed Solo had to answer quick.
Yeah.
Ed, Bonsai, and Shenzai. Wow. Shenzi.
Okay, rewind getting some damage. Goes to the setup, the back 2s.
Starting to enjoy this.
Like that? Watch this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to blow up Ad Solo once we get after this first match here. I'm gonna have to blow her up a little bit.
Dang.
The hyenas are coming. Yeah, we're going to have to go with the blow up a little bit. But I'll tell you why. Okay, and Krusty cannot clash this. As long as Rewind doesn't drop it, it should kill.
Oh, no. Rewind
up. Yeah.
Rewind must not have gone to the fair much as a kid because he just destroyed all of our cotton candy dreams right now. Come on, man. Rewind, I know you're young, but get out in the world, man. Cotton candy, come on.
Ad Solo said she is a Disney freak, but you know what? It's crazy. She hasn't seen, well, when we talked about it, it was a couple months ago, but she had never seen Toy Story. Can you believe that?
What?
Gorilla City.
Yeah. She had never seen Toy Story, and yeah.
Low key, who almost cried at the end of Toy Story 3?
Dude, I really did.
Slash who actually cried? The producers like me immediately.
Yeah, dude, that looked like it was going to be the saddest ending ever. Come on.
Oh my goodness, right in the feels for all of us.
But Solo, if you need to see Toy Story, at least the first one, I'll give you that digital code and you can just download it because it's still in the case. That's a movie you have to have seen if you're a Disney fan. Come on. And the meterless conversion by Rewind, that back 223 into the kick is a meterless launcher.
That was disgusting. But what time is it? Hammer time. Chris is trying to get back in this match right now, following the hyena in. Trying to close the gap. Going for another hammer. Unsuccessful this time. Gets a quick overhead, though. And the back three goes so far, it actually hit the air escape. But still, no conversion for Krusty the Clown.
Staying in this, though. He's standing his ground. Oh, no, and this... Oh, Rewind didn't commit. Jump 2 to down 1 into a jump 2 again. And, oh, my God, the baseball bat has come out. Negan has shown up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, and burns the bar on that back 3, and that's going to be a whiff punish. Rewind. He loves going with the Okie setups with that back 2 too.
Almost the read of a lifetime with that up tornado on the interactable.
Just a little bit off, but yeah, he had the read.
Oh, went for it again. I guess he read a jumping attempt. I don't know. Oh my goodness, he is trying his best to get this man out of the air. Oh my God, he ran full screen with the trade up. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, and he actually supered. Okay, Rewind. Here we go. And he's putting the damage on. You can see the red swords. Oh, and Krusty was able to keep himself alive with that little bit of defense, but not enough health left to deal with that. Rewind up 2-0.
That conversion is a top play right there. That was ridiculous. Down 1-2.
Dude, that was...
Oh.
That was crazy. Rewind, you need to stop, sir. Yeah, that was pretty OD, man. Especially because Rewind was trolling with all those running man stands cancels, and then just said, you know what, trade up, dive in, and then that happened.
Dreadlock getting it right on Twitter as well. Shout outs. I also saw Ashner's tweet the last time we went around. Says that he's gonna miss these War of the Gods streams. We're gonna miss them too. But he also wants to see me do a Trident Rush. Since multiple people have asked, I might have to do a Trident Rush tonight. Son of a bitch.
No, well, see, no, the Aquaman players are gone. You can't even do it now. It won't even make sense. Big D's made an appearance for the 3rd time tonight.
Someone pick Aquaman.
Nobody's going to do that.
Ooh, going over the meter run. Okay, here we go. Swagging it up. Swag City. Restand.
Oh, and he
okay. It actually didn't restand. Yeah. He did it too early on the down 1-2. Oh, no. Not the press once for Trident Rush. Don't flood that chat with ones right now. Please don't do it.
Do it. Just do it. I mean, we tried to get him to do it earlier, and he didn't want to do it with Aquaman on the screen, so.
Oh, no.
Good blocks by Rewind.
Son of a bitch.
You're going to have to deal with it, man. You should have done it when he was on the screen. You should have just done it with him. Rewind going with the overhead. 4-3. And this looks like it will kill. Yes. Look at all those ones, Aquaman.
All right, guys.
It looks like JavaScript here.
I got you. We're looking like the Matrix right now, only nothing's happening.
You'll answer to the law.
It's only ones. No zeros.
You know, one thing I would like to know, can this skin not crouch under Harley's pop? Because we saw it once with Fierce. He was going against a Flash player, and it just slowly went full screen, and he crouched, the Flash player crouched right under it. But I haven't seen Rewind able to crouch it on this. Is it only when it's fully charged?
Ooh!
Or is it a skin thing?
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, Rewind trying to bring this back.
Oh, he tried it. He tried the tricky restand right there. Rewind, if you do it, sir. I've been wanting to see that in a competitive match for so long.
Rewind is just one with the mix. He only wants to mix right now. Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Oh, my, what is even happening?
I need my big mallet.
That would be incredibly impolite.
Right now, but he actually was able to block after the frames. It doesn't get a punish on the cartwheel. Oh, no commitment from Krusty. That would have been it.
Krusty would have committed, that would have, yeah, he would have had one game at least.
Rewind with the win. 3-0. Krusty looked like he had ample opportunities to get back in that match in game number 3, but was unable to, falling apart there with everything on the line. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys, we got 2 matches left. Titanium Tigers versus Revet Leafing with a lot on the line, and then Young Monster versus Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend trying to get more points on the week as well. But let's get full screeny. I'm ready. Who's ready? Who at home is ready? I want everyone to do it together. Okay? I don't want to be alone in this. We're full screen. Don't mind the Lawbreakers logo right down there. We're usually zoomed in on me over here, okay? All right.
Come on, bro.
Something's going to fall off here before I get this next match started. I've beaten Revit once, maybe. I'm not 100% on that one. Again, memory. Don't get old. Guys at home, kids, don't get old. It's not fun. Stay young forever. Be a Toys R Us kid.
Well, not for much longer.
For however long Toys R Us lasts. Yeah, you're right. They're closing down like left and right.
Which sucks, because Toys R Us is, I mean, that's childhood, man. And almost that conversion by Tigers. Okay, and we're confirming into big damage here. Revet Leafing. And he is traded up, too. That's 490 big kitty damage. And just look at this conversion. Again, Leafing not playing around, does not want to be out.
Oh, no. If you would have made it for that 4-3, would have gotten insane damage with a stand 3. This is stand 3 into the little pounce he has. And then you can continue the combo. Brainiac does do about half health off of that. But holding on to all 4 bars of meter, he's getting destroyed right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't clash that. Oh my God, in a double 4-3.
All right, something.
Okay.
That was cute. A lot of stand 3s.
And charges in.
Ooh, come with a raw 4-3.
Sweet spot.
Tigers is playing Brainiac a little differently than most, which is get trade out, follow it in with the mobility. Tigers standing his ground a little bit.
Oh, that's unblockable.
And he could have easily metered that on reaction. That has
that's a pretty slow one.
all day for a startup.
Nice. Oh, and that's, that fast.
Rev it up 1-0. He has to get in the top 8, and he has to really outperform Buffalo in the top 8 if he wants to get into the finale. You know what? That was for you guys. That wasn't for me. That was for all of you out there, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Dorian, I'm sure somebody will
if
that
it makes
for
you feel better, I almost choked too. I had a hard time saying that one. Okay, game number 2. Tigers didn't look too far out of it. He got opened up with a trait early on. Happens to us all. It hurts. But he has to stop that. The pounce is in. And he has not done really, the crazy Maniac Brainiac stuff of going airborne, putting out dive kicks. If he puts out dive kicks before her normals become active, they're going to beat it 60% of the time, every time.
And they're just going back and forth here. Both of them using their mobility, and both hit each other out of the air. Traits out. Almost a conversion there. Trait set up into the unblockable. Oh, and wow, Leafing went over Brainiac and under the trait just perfectly, but that is a punish. Meterless launcher, but doesn't. Oh, I'm not sure what he's going for there.
That can combo. It's spacing on the down 2 specific off of the 1-2 up to, I believe it is. Ooh, beautiful.
Nice confirm.
Tigers actually went for some swaggy execution stuff there. I respect it. But has the lead. Oh, not close enough for the 4-3 to hit. And because Cheetah is a grown-ass woman, is able to throw the car. This is a hard knockdown. 4-13. Brainiac still hits like a truck.
Oh, and just caught by the overhead. And the cross-up, good check with that down 1.
Trade up. Scary.
And I love when he dive kicks. It sounds like a NASCAR, just flying across the screen.
Oh my goodness! Stay in the corner.
You do know how to hunt.
The advantage of a 12th level intellect.
Leafing still has 1 bar. On the dive kick, if he had a meter burn it, that would have been it.
Oh, the trait saving him there as well.
Catch him with the trait.
On the approach. Oh, that's Chip coming in, and it's nothing you can do there. You had to have gone down to there. Put him in block stun with the first trait, second one coming in to finish the job. Beautiful.
Ties it up 1-1. That, going by the first game, you wouldn't have expected it to go that way. Leafing just came out swinging in that first match, and Tigers with a little bit of adjustment and some really nice conversions off of some of those straight hits.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff here from Tigers. Played it a little slower in the last game, which again, I like that change of pace that I see from other Brainiacs where they're really fast. He's slowing it down, which is really fun to see. You rarely see Brainiacs play slow. I think when Scar was messing with him, I like that kind of approach as well. But you see Tekken Master, you see Perfect Legend, they're very fast with the character.
Double dive kick, which going by your point, yes, we see a lot of double, triple dive kicks. The meter burn, not meter burn, mind game behind that, and a good punish. A nice meterless damage right there.
This is about the start he had in the last game. Get the health lead. Keep the health lead. Oh!
I didn't think that was going to hit. I thought it was going to go behind her.
There we go. There's that air priority that I'm used to seeing from Brainiac. Not there.
Yeah, he didn't use dive kick in that situation. I think it was his jump 2, maybe.
Oh no! That could have killed him. I don't know how he made it through those tentacles. This is a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of crazy to watch and keep track of everything. Leafing was sitting on 4 bars, though. He was waiting for Trait to come up.
Oh,
so he can get that big damage and close out this first health bar already.
That was so close to converting. When that strike anti-airs, you have ample time to try to get a combo. Titanium Tigers is going for instant jump normals to combat that pounce. It's not working out. You have to get at least the same height as the pounce and get the dive kick active. Because if Cheetah's above the dive kick, it's actually going to beat it out. Dive kick is very interesting.
So the majority, the bulk of it is on the underside of him.
Yes.
Pretty much where his legs are. Yeah.
The times I see dive kick lose in trades, it's because something is above it. Whoa!
Oh, no. And a super, really? We've never seen this super on War of the Gods.
Calling the ship!
Jesus.
Nuked him for 480 damage. Oh my goodness! And then chip down, he goes over the strike, and there we go. Titanium Tigers with a 2-1 lead.
Brainiac wins.
Beautiful. Reactionary super there from Titanium Tigers.
He was waiting literally for anything. And Leafing went into the air, and that was a wrap. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen that super up close. I remember seeing it during the reveal, but I don't think I've ever seen it in a match.
It's got some great sound effects when that ship comes in and drops the hammer on you. Tiger's one game away from his first top 8. Wow.
Leafing's got to keep it together, man. If he's the last one kind of fighting down there.
And Rivet.
But as we've talked about, Leafing is this is crunch time right here. This is when he really starts playing at his best.
Yeah, with his back to the wall, and this is go time. He has to win this to make the finale. Whoa! I did not expect that to convert whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Tigers playing with a little bit of confidence here. This
Wow,
health bar
burns
is
the bar.
gone.
Back 3.
Okay, Rivet.
The goddess will be pleased.
And Revit's not one of those guys where, back to the wall, he starts to slow things down. He does the complete opposite. He plays faster. He plays crazier. What a conversion there for Titanium Tigers. Wasn't for much, but dang, that looked good.
That whole ender right there, that string, it's really cool looking. I like it.
Oh, and tracking on the backdash with the extended.
Big damage.
The extended down 1. So deadly. And you don't expect it because you expect 40,000
Ooh.
dive kicks from Brainiac. Getting him with a great reference. That's super similar to the Hammer of Dawn effect from Gears of War. Which is,
For sure, yes.
With the beam coming down. Good mean burn cancel, but the push block didn't want to do the plus frames. 8. One of the globes of Atlantis to the face.
Your power astounds.
Thank the goddess of the hunt.
Leafing has a health lead right now. He's got to keep the composure. And tie this thing up, at least go to a game 5, but he needs this win.
Trying to put the jump 1. Wasn't there, Revit. Okay.
Burns the bar.
Oh, and he catches it.
Oh my God, and he air teched and he still caught him and got mixed. We're going to a game 5 here. Revit Leafing's final fight
Brainiac.
to try and get into this top 8.
Brainiac has no wake up. That was so smart just to pressure him right there on the knockdown. Revit back in this match. 2-2. We got a game 5. Everything is on the line here for Revit. He needs to win this match, and then he has to do some work on Tuesday. But it starts right now.
This is everything. But Tigers trying to get his first top 8 here in the War of the Gods, Season 1. Maybe even take the whole thing. Who knows? Tigers does have a stake in this as well. Here we go.
Game 5, beginning. Good backdash from Revit. And already winning the air-to-air battle. That has been key in this matchup for Revit. Starting off with a half-life. That's exactly how Game 1 started. And we saw how that match went. Oh, a lot of backdashes getting Revit out of a lot of situations. Getting him out of extended down 1s.
The damage, oh my God, just the way that sounds, just sounds so painful. Very nice, instant dive kick with punish.
That was a beautiful full conversion from Titanium Tigers to get the down 1 into the trade. If that would have been a little closer to Brainiac, that might have actually hit Cheetah. And if you'd have meter burn it, might have killed her. That thing is disgusting. This is going to be death. Oh,
Yeah, he had the read.
Unfortunate. He didn't end, the string ended, or it killed before it ended because that would have put Cheetah back into the corner. But it's okay. Revit pounds himself back there anyway. We're dead even here. Locked up, game 5. Final health bar. Anything can happen. War of the Gods, ladies and gentlemen.
So many things trading. Leafing has 4 bars, almost trait filled up. And there he activated trait, the big damage. With 4 bars, it could absolutely get ridiculous. Tiger's trying to keep himself alive, blocks the mix. Meter burn, bounce cancel. Leafing has expended all of his meter.
And the one thing I haven't seen Tigers go for is down 2, which is huge and could anti-air Revit as well, now that I think about it. And luckily, Revit missed the punish there.
Both still have Clash at their disposal,
Ooh.
but they're burning through the bar. There's so many trades happening. Leafing
Jump
is
3
falling apart,
from Titanium
and
Tigers.
Leafing is eliminated.
And with it, his chances of making the finale. Titanium Tigers showing up in the final week. Congratulations. At the end there, did 2 of the most instant jump 3s you can do He put out some beefy active frames. Revit ran right into him.
That whole second health bar was just. I don't think there was one combo done. I think it was just a bunch of trades.
Straight hits
and the straight
flying
hits.
all over the place. It was a trapeze show at that point. But congratulations to Titanium Tigers showing up week number 10 in top 8. Congratulations. We're going to move on to the final match. The other young brother in a run back with Perfect Legend. They actually played on the winner's side where Young Monster was able to take it over Perfect Legend. That all but wraps up most of the spots of top 8 in the finale. Now it's just who's going to be where. And there it is, everyone. Everyone, you see 1-8. That is going to be your War of the Gods finale. And
Young Monster versus Perfect Legend. Oh my God, these tournament shaders.
I heard through the grapevine that Perfect Legend went Batman in their first encounter, and this time going with Brainiac. Wonder Woman's going to throw a lot of aerial shields to try to stop the approach from Brainiac. Shield is the key factor in this matchup, going both ways. It's how Young is going to be able to keep Perfect Legend out with it. Straight up.
Already trading up Young Monster, yeah.
Takes less damage. Perfect Legend waiting it out. Letting Young jump in. Wonder Woman's jump-ins are very good, especially that jump 3. Huge old hitbox.
Oh yeah, the one with the lasso, yeah.
It hits far below her, very hard to anti-air. And Perfect Legend is so good at covering stuff with the trait. He'll get you in pressure if he has a trade out. He'll do something that's barely minus. Try to get you to press the button. Trade's coming. Full combo.
This is probably the slowest we've seen Perfect Legend play with Brainiac.
Yeah, and
usually, like you mentioned, he's kind of very offensive.
And I think it's because he's weary of those shield tosses. But Young really hasn't thrown a lot of air ones. He's kept it grounded. He's gotten aggressive on the approach. I like that meter burn early. This could be some decent damage. 322. Not a bad day at the office for no meter. Great down 2 into the back 3.
And that diagonal 1 that does hit low.
Beautiful anti-air shield finally from Young Monster. Sealing the first bar of health from Perfect Legend. Oh!
Wow.
Talk about
Jesus.
dropping the hammer there. Perfect Legend coming off the bar. Trying to send a statement. Good blocks from Young Monster, though. Ooh, try to bait him into pressing a button. Down 1-2 would not have broken armor there. Down 1 would not have reached. That was actually really smart from Perfect Legend, but even smarter from Young not to press the button there.
Good blocks and a dive kick. Young Monster puts himself in the corner.
Oh, this is the sweet spot. Really good shield charge on the reversal. There's a lot of space there between the back 1-2 and the trade call. Ooh.
Oh, and he gets caught by the meter burn, which does hit on the way back.
And that did combo.
Ready to lose your head?
You cannot kill me.
Young Monster will get that 30% health back. But he used all his meter to get that. Good blocks.
Gets the meter out again. Even if PL would open him up. What a conversion! He got it!
Wow.
I think he got an input
Yes.
error. He could have killed him there. I don't think Perfect Legend was even ready for the combo with what side he ended up on and the fact that he was launched, even though he has a wager. Young Monster does not. Great anti-air shield. That's going to come on the way back and hit Perfect Legend. Oh my goodness, Young Monster 1-0. What a start.
Wonder Woman wins.
Just solid play by Young Monster with the Wonder Woman. It's just impressive to me watching his Wonder Woman. It's just, he's using trait, which the times we've seen Wonder Woman in the past, we're like, why are they not using trait? At least use it. It just, man, it's fun to watch. Now, Perfect Legend.
Looking all over the character select screen. He has a lot of characters.
He does have a dark side as well.
He's got Dark Side. He's got Bats.
And a
He
Superman.
has a Flash. He has a Superman. Does he have a Swamp Thing? The most important question of the night. but it's going to go with Batman. And a beautiful looking shader as well.
Fighters approaching contact.
Likes those bright eyes.
You said before, this is the matchup they ran off stream when Young Monster won, so we'll see. I mean, we don't know how close those games were, but
I am actually going to look that up.
Brainiac just didn't. Yeah, he didn't look very PL like that Brainiac. The Brainiac. Oh my God! And that jump 2 cross up.
It was 3-1 on the winner's side.
Okay.
Perfect Legend beating Beetlejuice before that match. I'm not going to say that name 2 more times. Beautiful start here from Perfect Legend. Taking 3/4 of Young Monster South. Oh, beautiful. Use of the grapple.
Oh. PL looking super sharp right now. Now just has to play defensively. Young Monster burning through the meter. Trying to get PL to hit a button.
Ooh, what a backdash there from Young Monster. And the battering's not working out, but the slide getting right into Young Monster's DMs there. 399 health remaining on the first bar. Fell for Perfect Legend. Trying to get back into this match. He's down 1-0, getting the cross-up jump 2. Yeah, that is not anti-airable, sir.
Don't be so sure.
Skill has another interactable, but sniped out by Young Monster. With the jump 1, I believe. Instant jump 1s.
Yeah, pay off a lot. The conversion.
That is the meta of Injustice when it comes to aerial priority.
Your technique is flawed.
Gets the shield buff. Oof, 82.96 damage on that shield toss. Very good meter burn interactable from PL. Almost got a good read with that aerial. For the ranking. Oh!
Tried to parry the lasso, not going to work, and the low opens PL up. We're getting some good damage here. 360. Tries to go with a little cross-up setup. But now we're pretty much dead even with health.
Oh, and if he'd have got a forward jump, that would have been a full combo.
This won't end well for you.
I don't mind a little blood.
He's still going to give him no health. They're going to go 2 for 2. 2 for 1. PL with the wager completely against his favor there. Holding onto a bar. Banning it all right now. And doesn't get the hit stun off the jump 2. Oh, no.
Wow.
And there's too much invincibility. Oh, Lord. On the DP, Young Monster up 2-0 right now.
Wins.
Young Monster went for the kill just in that clash. Burned everything. Wow.
Risky wake up there from Young Monster, but paying off. Sometimes, as the great Doughboy once said, you got to risk it for the biscuit.
Black Adam.
Shoutouts. PL, look, he also has a Black Adam. He's got all these characters.
Wonder Woman.
And he does go to Black Adam. Here we go.
Fighters approaching
I'm sure,
Gotham City.
Yeah, and I'm actually not sure, you know, Wonder Woman seems like such a... I'm not really sure how to classify her as a character. She's just really solid. But you know, Black Adam going to be coming in with the dive kicks. And the black magics and the low lightnings.
Ooh, good backdash, but going nowhere. Oh, my goodness. Young Monster.
Jesus.
Abusive here. Blow off the cap.
Oh, and he's just doing the same thing.
You can swing at
Young
it.
Monster. Sir. What is... And it actually whipped. I don't even think Perfect Legend backdashed the last hit of that. It just whipped. I'm not even sure.
Oh, my
I'm not
goodness.
even sure. Young Monster, sir, you know. What a savage.
That was
Jesus.
savage indeed. And the first aerial shield he does, successful. Had one final card up his sleeve, and man, he's running away with this match right now, looking for the 3-0 on PL.
Oh, and again, here we go.
And it doesn't even punish.
Pretty sure you can just use a normal to blow that up. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
can just use any. She can block before most meter burn back threes.
You have to practice it in the lab, though. That's one thing, is that you don't really prep for Wonder Woman. You have to practice blowing that up.
PL not playing around, burning the bar. And that string that he's doing is like +7 or something. It's
And those are mids that follow.
yeah. I mean it's really plus, but you got to blow that last hit up with a normal forward 1-2. Oh,
Oh my goodness, do it again. Why not? Oh, gets down 2 at least.
the down 2,
And
and that
is
is going to
do it.
close it out.
Wow.
Young monster.
Okay.
Or yeah, +12. Sorry, yeah, it's very plus. You got to blow that up. Wow, never in a million years.
That is a block infinite if you block it.